Okay, Gus, so here we are with the AIC Insurance Jaguar XK120 engine. The block was obviously dismantled, cleaned. We sent the engine block away to be acid dipped to remove any detritus or corrosion in the waterways. We've painted it, and we're now in the assembly phase. Can you tell me what you found?
Well, we measured up the block. The block was still very good within tolerance, so we've just honed it. The pistons as well, still good, so we've just reused the old pistons with new rings. The crank was out of spec, so we've had the crank ground, and we've obviously fitted new mains and big ends. The thrusts were still good, so standard thrust washers on that, and everything else is going smoothly.
Okay, so there's no real bore wear?
No bore wear.
No piston wear, nothing like that?
So we got away with just a finish hone and new rings.
Yeah, that's really good. Also, whilst at the engineering company, we did a crack testing on it. So they did a pressure and crack test to make sure there was no damage there from either previous frost damage or anything. And I also understand we've faced the front case here.
Faced the front casing, so that's and the top of the block as well after the chemical cleaning. So we've got almost a virgin mating surface again. Which is always good.
Good. I noticed on this early XK engine we got the floating oil pickup, which is quite a rare design.
It's quite an unusual feature, yes. And I think that is for to stop the sludge being picked up if there's any sludge in the bottom of the sump, because it's always floating slightly above the very bottom. So you're always getting effectively cleaner oil than you would normally. But it's a good idea.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So in the process now, we're going to put the sump on that. And then we're going to mate it to the gearbox. And the idea is, because it's a 5-speed gearbox that we're putting into this to improve the overall drivability, but we're going to leave the head off for the installation of those. Yeah,
it makes for an easy installation without the head, because it's the entry angle into the car is quite acute, so it makes it a lot easier without the head on and to fettle the gearbox especially with a 5-speed box on it.
So with the modifications required to the tonneau on that, so we'll leave that off and then fit the head once it's in the chassis. So all the machine shop work was performed by our sister company, South Surrey Engineering.
That's right,
very historic company, a lot of experience on classic engines in general, especially the XKs. So we know when we get the work back from them, it's absolutely top notch. And we hopefully within a day or so should see the gearbox on it.
That's right, yeah. And
good.
as you know, when we send it away for acid cleaning, all the core plugs and all the orifices need to be open. And then South Surrey replace all the core plugs for us with new ones. So that we know it's as good as new again.
And that also cleans all the sludge out from the oil galleries and the corrosion out from the water jackets. It's essentially the block is virgin surface again. So it's a real high-end rebuild. So, well, thank you very much. I'll let you get cracking.